and Tempest really defending pretty well. So things looking good. It's interesting that we've seen both Protoss players, Violet and now Tempest, just go for straight macro and not go for any kind of tech harass at all. Not going for any DTs or not going for a Reaver harass or anything like that. And it's really kind of let Frozean off the hook. Let Frozean just do whatever he wanted to here. He hasn't had to build turrets or anything like that. So he's been free to just make vultures and do whatever he wants. He hasn't had to do any defending other than just pressure on that front door there so far in both games. But I guess he did scout and see what was going on, and so he had an idea that he wasn't going to need to put up turrets, but it's still kind of interesting. Now, Tempest going in here for some harassment here. He's going again for Arbiter, so this is almost like a mirror of what we saw last time. He's trying to go in here for a little bit of a drop. Goliaths are in place. They take a couple shots. He's going to drop the Zolda. He needs to target that shuttle. Target the shuttle. Get the shuttle. Get the shuttle. What is he doing? He's not even moving the shuttle all the way. Get the shuttle. Kill the shuttle. Kill the shuttle. Okay, he's not going to kill the shuttle, apparently. The shuttle's just going to chill there. The Goliath's not going to kill off that shuttle. One hit left on it, and Tempest just suicidally just leaving it there. And look at that. He's not even... Oh, get it! Ah, finally he gets it. Jesus. Finally he gets it there. That was really sloppy by Tempest, just forgetting about that shuttle altogether and just leaving it there. And a little bit sloppy by Frozean, not killing it for so long also. Seen some more factories going up here, finally from Frozean. I was wondering where he was going to be spending his money and all that. I guess he was trying to get that third base going, trying to save up for another command center, try and get that third base going. Anyway, so yeah, now Frozean's going to be able to macro off of 3 bases instead of 2. He's got that pretty much secured. Tempest tried to go in there and do some damage, but it wasn't really able to do enough. And look at this, Frozean going in there and scouting that expansion with a vulture, but misses out on the probe. Had an opportunity to kill off that probe, which would slow down that expansion a lot. He'd have to send out another probe in order to get that location. Even more factories going down. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see Frozean just try and macro up off of 3 bases and just try and max off 3 bases and then go out with 3 base worth of units, because like I said, it's gonna be hard for him to take a 4th, and he can macro off 3 very easily here. So it's yeah. Anyway, going in for a drop as well on the other side here, and really, if you think about it, again, we're kind of seeing similar to what happened last game, where the Protoss kind of falling behind in bases, and he's trying to go for an attack here on the front, going in with another shuttle, dropping some zealots on the tanks. Nicely done. Factory's not up yet. Where are all of his tanks? He hasn't gotten his factories up. He hasn't been spending any money on tanks. Oh my gosh, where's Frozean's tanks? He's only got like 3 tanks, 4 tanks. They all go down very, very quickly. Frozean is actually breached, and he may not have the opportunity to macro off those 3 bases after all, because Tempest coming in at the perfect time, a timing attack when Frozean had spent a ton of money on factories, on the command center, on the drop, and no money on tanks, and no money on defenses at all. And now his third has been completely overrun, and Tempest is going to clean up that drop as well. In the meantime, he doesn't even have to recall. He's just able to march his forces right into Frozean's front door. Oh man, that's what you get, Frozean, for not making units. Seriously, I kept wondering where his units were, why he wasn't making any units. He lost a couple tanks in that earlier attack, and now he must have made 10 tanks total or something like that, because there's GG coming for Frozean, having been completely breached. So Frozean just being a little bit greedy and trying to defend too few bases with too few units, and really Tempest coming in at the perfect time, absolute perfect time. Beautiful timing attack when Frozean had spent so much money on tech and none on units, and able to finish him off there. So Tempest moves on to game 3.